guys, so remember talking about the 70. We got the shocks in. Of memory talking about I was gonna put double adjustable QA1s on front and back. So we got them in. I ain't really opened none of them up really, but let's see. That's gonna be the rear shocks right there. Oh, that's the front one. The same shocks I got on the 67. So I really like them. I really like QA1, so we're gonna put them on the 70. And I'm gonna let y'all follow us putting this car back together. So we got the shocks here. We're gonna start doing that, and then I gotta order the grid system so we can rewire that. And once my dad starts on the motor, we'll go down to the shop and let y'all see us putting the motor together. Or at least when it's done, we'll go down there and let you see it and let my dad talk about it some. All right, guys, got the old front shocks off the 70. All I had was 9010s on there. I start going on with the new QA1 double adjustables. Also got double adjustables for the back. That's a real shot right there. But yep, got the old front ones off. Let's start going on with the new ones. All right, so we got the front shocks, so the brand new double adjustable QA1 front shocks on the 70. I can't really show you because it's hard to see. I mean, it's just hard to see what front shocks. But they are on. Brand new ones are on. We got the old rear shocks off the 70. You can tell the rear end is sitting all the way down because we have the old shocks off. So we are getting ready to put the new rear shocks on. I got them put together. So some new QA1 double adjustables. Got them put together, ready to go on. So we're about to do that. Same ones as on the 67. So we also got to finish putting the rear end back together. We still ain't done that yet. But yep. Oh, getting ready. Get the 70 back together. About to have all the shocks on. After that, next, be getting the grid system here and taking that air shifter out, putting the electric shifter in it. And we do have everything, pretty much everything for the motor. We hadn't started assembling yet, but we got everything ready. We got everything here to start assembling the motor. We still got to pull the heads, still got some clearance issues with the block and crank. I mean, it's not a problem, you know, but stuff we got to do there before we start assembling. But we pretty much have everything, so I'm thinking end of this year probably. But about to get ready to put the rear shocks on. Alright guys, so we got the rear shocks on. They look good. Got the rear cover, differential cover for the rear end back on. Got the rear shocks on. They look good. We ain't set the car on the ground just yet because we're tightening up some stuff on the transmission, getting the transmission bolted up completely, and we're gonna set it on the ground. But still got a little ways to go. I know I talked about earlier the shock. They got the new front shocks on. Can't really see them with this car still got stock suspension on the front, so it's kind of hard to see the new shocks. But it's got double adjustables on the front and back now, so that's gonna hopefully change how the car works. Maybe hopefully make it work a lot better, especially with the motor we got going in it. Give us a lot more adjustment because the rear shocks that were on it, they weren't doing much. I would adjust them and they wouldn't tighten up or loosen up. So we have a lot more adjustment with the front and back of this car now. So, and we're throwing another probably 60, 70 horsepower at it. So let's see what she does. But still got a ways to go. I still got to order the grid and get it here. I still got to order the electric shifter, take the air shifter out. Still got a lot to do with the motor. Really hadn't really started on it yet. Still got to do some porting to the heads. We got a lot of parts and everything. We just still got several things to do to get it ready to start assembling it. But yeah, we got the brand new shocks on the car. We got the differential cover put back on the rear end, which we took it off just to make sure we had a 513 gear in it like we were told when we bought the car. Still got to put the rear end grease in the rear end, but we're gonna let that silicone dry. Probably let it sit for a little, you know, at least overnight. We ain't in real no hurry, so it may be next week or a couple days or whenever to put that rear end grease in it. But won't be long. I'm gonna order the grid and everything. We're just not in no hurry from this car, really. Really planning on having it ready for next year. You know, we may have it out at the end of this year. It'd be nice to, but you know, we have problems with the front end. Actually, I'm pretty sure I've talked about that. We got 55 passes on these front tires, and they got cords showing. So and it drives great. So we're thinking it's something with the rack and pinion on this car. So we're gonna have to figure that out once we get the motor back in it and get everything else done. Like I'm saying, like the grid and all that wired up. That's gonna be a challenge. I've never done that. I actually had somebody wire my grid up in my car. I may have to have help with that, getting that done. But once we get it back running, I'm gonna take it probably to my uncle's house, and he's gonna help us with this rack and pinion. Really don't know what we're gonna do. I guess we're gonna take it out and maybe buy a whole new one or something. We'll figure it out when we get there. But I've talked to some of the people that have owned this car before, and they've had the same problems out of it before, of it wearing the front tires out. So we gotta get that figured out. But next up will be getting the grid here and getting it wired in the car. And once we get farther on the motor, I'll do a video with the motor, and when we start putting it in the car and all that. So y'all keep a lookout for that video. So appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all like, subscribe, all that. I really appreciate it. So see y'all in the next one.